I wasn't going to talk politics, but fuck. I have to respond to this. Charlie Kirk was a piece of shit and he had it coming. Initially, when he was unalived, when he was killed. Fucking unalived. Initially, when he was killed, I was, a bit apprehensive to support it because, for one, I'm Canadian and I don't pay as close attention to American politics. I pay attention to Trump, his administration, and world news and politics. But Charlie Kirk is a personality I just saw as like an opportunistic little shitbag that went to college campuses to debate college kids so he could look smart. I didn't fully realize the scope of his influence, and yeah, at the time I was dealing with personal loss, grief, and so seeing the death of somebody rubbed against my trauma. Maybe part of me naively wanted to hold on to the belief that we lived in a different world than we do. But it's also known as Schadenfreude. Dude brought it on himself. I think the celebration of it was, it's not the kind of person that I am. But I've also come to terms with the fact that loser fucking Nazis like him are very prevalent in the world, who actively perpetuate harm towards marginalized communities. Immigrants, the LGBTQ community, etc. They push rhetoric that causes harm, that causes their followers to then carry out actions towards those groups. Do I mourn Charlie Kirk? No, not in the slightest. You trying to draw a false equivalence to the left and the right wing is just lazy. If someone were to kill Donald Trump, someone were to kill Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, Joe Rogan, whatever, take your pick. It's no great loss to the world. In fact, without these kind of people, the world would be better off, and they should be afraid to expose these ridiculous viewpoints that they have. They should go back into their mother's basement like Nick Fuentes. Will I openly advocate as a creator for people to be killed? No. Initially, when Charlie Kirk died, I got called out for my stance, and rightly so. However, you support Kyle Rittenhouse. You got no room to fucking talk, bud. Isn't my sweater awesome, though? Look, when it comes to the real harm that they cause these marginalized communities, people like Charlie Kirk, they don't get a free pass. They openly advocate for the harm of other people in society. So when harm falls upon them, you guys don't get to claim innocence. The white privilege and all this shit that is perpetuated by people on the right causes real harm to people in society. And so they don't get to go, oh, well, how dare harm fall on us? Does that make the left wing crazy? I mean, I'm not fully convinced that it was a left-winger that did it. The unhinged people tend to be on the right. Most of the political violence comes from right-wingers, but let's give the benefit of the doubt and say that it was a left-winger that took out Charlie Kirk. Shall we compare that to the political violence from the right? The way that through COVID they targeted Asian Americans, the way that they target women, the LGBTQ community, immigrants, ICE, all that shit that's come out since. No, I mean, fuck you. And honestly, my stance when Charlie Kirk was assassinated ended up causing harm to a close personal friend of mine, a friend that is an immigrant. And I mean, for the last year, I have regretted that I hurt her. I just, The only good Nazi is a dead Nazi. Maybe I didn't want to see it because, I'm a softie, and seeing someone shot on camera is something that sticks with you. It's not pleasant to watch that happen, but a lot of people felt like it was deserved, and it was. And there's the thought that, oh, well, he, has a kid, all that stuff. I mean, first of all, Erica Kirk celebrated his death more than anybody. And, oh, he has a family. So did all the people that he openly advocated to be deported, or the political violence that he encouraged. His rhetoric and the rhetoric of people on the right have made life unsafe for a lot of different demographics of people. And the paradox of tolerance, in order to be truly tolerant people, we cannot tolerate intolerance. So yeah, when it comes to Charlie Kirk, fuck him. And also, fuck you.